Scientists have been left absolutely stunned by this new piece of evidence regarding the thylacine, more commonly known as the Tasmanian tiger or the Tassie tiger. This is an Australian animal which went extinct in the wild back in 1936 after being hunted for bounties over a long period of time. The last known living Some people believe that this creature could still be out there somewhere today. And well, scientists may have just found proof that they could be right. What's really interesting about this is that it has shocked the scientific community because according to all accounts, the Tasmanian tiger should have gone extinct around 85 years ago. So how can we have found evidence of one in 2025? Well, to find out more about what's going on here, let's head over to the channel. Now, first of all, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Arthur, I am a reader, and on this channel, we try to bring you the most intriguing stories from around the world involving cryptids, the paranormal, and everything else in between. Now, with that said, let us get into this story about the shocking discovery of potential new evidence for the existence of the Tasmanian tiger. Before we get into this, however, I would just ask that if you are enjoying this video so far, please hit that like button. And also, if you want to support us even further, consider becoming a member. Anyway, let's begin. So as I already mentioned in the intro, this story involves the Tasmanian tiger, also known as the Thylacine, was a carnivorous marsupial found in the Australian wilderness. It was known for its distinctive striped rear and its ability to basically blend in with the bush. The Thylacine was hunted for bounties for many years, and since its extinction, many people have claimed to have seen them still walking through the Australian wilderness. These sightings have never been verified, and the Thylacine is still listed as extinct. However, recently, some new evidence has come to light, which suggests that it might not be extinct after all. Now, before we go any further, I just want to make it clear that I am not a scientist. I am simply presenting this information to you. That being said, there is something very strange going on here, and while I personally know enough about the subject matter to say exactly what this evidence means, scientists are completely baffled by it. The evidence itself comes in the form of a supposed Thylacine skull found near Lake Petter in Tasmania. The skull was found by someone who was undertaking fieldwork in the area. They took photos of the skull, which they then posted online for others to see. But these images soon came to the attention of a University of Tasmania professor, who at first believed that it was a hoax. As the University of Tasmania's professor of anatomy, Dr. Bill Crowther, is a leading expert on thylacine anatomy. He was asked to take a look at the photos of the skull, and he initially thought that they were a fake. However, when he examined the skull himself, he admitted that he couldn't explain what it was. Dr. Crowther was quoted as saying, "I thought, no way, someone's pranked me. But then when I looked at it closely, I couldn't decide what it was." To make matters even stranger, the skull appears to be missing its rostrum or its nose region. This makes identification even harder. But it also means that the skull could potentially have belonged to as these animals often had shorter, broader skulls than other canines. While this evidence is certainly interesting, it is only circumstantial. Thylacine skulls have been found in the past, but each time they have turned out to be hooked. However, this skull seems different. It is possible that this skull could belong to a dog, but that would still leave open the question of where the rest of the skull is. It's almost as if somebody had taken the jawbone and the top part of the skull and removed it, leaving only the back part of the skull behind. As I said before, I am not a scientist, and I cannot speak too much on this evidence. However, what do you think? Is this the missing link that will prove that the Tasmanian tiger is still out there? Or is it just another wild goose chase? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This case has drawn attention from all across the globe, with many people weighing in with their own opinions. Many people online have speculated that this skull could belong to a given the fact that it has certain characteristics that are consistent with the animal's anatomy. In response to this recent development in the case, Dr. Crowther has called for further investigation and analysis of the skull. He believes that it could provide valuable insights into the Thylacine's evolutionary history. Now, I don't want to speculate too much here, but this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to learn more about an animal that we thought we had lost forever. If it turns out that this is a Thylacine skull, then we could learn so much from studying it. We could finally put to rest the debate over whether or not they are still alive today. And if they are, we could start to understand why they have been able to survive for so long in the Australian outback. On the other hand, if it does turn out to be a hoax, then we need to find out who is responsible and why they did it. There is a lot at stake here, and the stakes are only going to get higher as time goes on. Now, some people have expressed skepticism regarding the skull's authenticity, suggesting that it could be a hoax. However, Dr. Crowther remains optimistic that further analysis will shed light on its true origins. To be fair, it is always good to be skeptical when dealing with cases like this, especially when we are talking about an animal that has been declared extinct. However, this skull is unlike anything we have ever seen before, and there is no evidence to suggest that it is a fake. So what do we do in this situation? Do we dismiss the evidence out of hand? because it doesn't fit our current understanding of the world, or do we investigate further and try to understand what is going on here? Personally, I think we should follow the science and let the experts do their job. This is a rare opportunity to learn more about an animal that we thought we had lost forever. We should not squander it. Moving forward, Dr. Crowther plans to collaborate with colleagues from the University of New South Wales to conduct further analysis on the skull. The researchers hope to use a variety of techniques to determine the age and species of the animal to which the skull belonged. In addition to the skull, the team will also be examining other bones and teeth found at the site. With this additional evidence, they hope to paint a clearer picture of the animal's life and death. As the investigation continues, Dr. Crowther and his colleagues are eager to uncover the secrets of this mysterious skull. The findings of their research could have far-reaching implications for our understanding of the thylacine and its place in the Australian ecosystem. And with the help of modern technology and forensic techniques, the team is hopeful that they will be able to shed light on this fascinating mystery. The work being done by Dr. Crowther and his colleagues is truly groundbreaking. By studying the thylacine and other extinct species, we can gain a better understanding of the factors that led to their extinction and what we can do to protect other species from following the same path. As we continue to learn more about the thylacine, we can appreciate the unique role it played in the Australian ecosystem and the impact its loss has had on the environment. It is a reminder of the importance of conservation efforts and the need to protect endangered species. If you are a fan of this type of content, please subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, check out this video next. It is about terrifying footage of a monster caught on camera. Sure to check it out. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.